Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. And welcome back to another perfect day here in the beautiful state of Utah. We're here in Heber, Utah at the private airport because I bought a helicopter. I'm just kidding. I didn't buy a helicopter, but there's a helicopter waiting out there for us. Audi R8. We're saying bye today. Yeah, so we're flying in a helicopter today. We got Mount Timpanogos out there. We're going flying into the sky today. So I don't want to break anything, so I'm not. Was like the sickest helicopter ride ever. I've been in helicopters before, but they take you up in the air and then you float around and then you land. That was unbelievable. Like going there over the lake and then up around Mount Timpanogos. I need a helicopter, guys. Like my 2019 goal is to get trained to fly a helicopter. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't know how much it's gonna cost, but it's gonna happen and it's gonna start soon. That was sick. Whoa. Okay, so yeah. Today's goal is to figure out how to get a helicopter. All right, so we are now headed back home because the R8 is getting loaded on a truck and headed to Kentucky. So, yeah. Round two, baby. Hit it! I wish every one of you guys could have been there in that helicopter ride. That was the craziest experience of my entire life. Like the free fall. I wish there was a way for me to convey, for you guys to feel that sensation. It was unbelievable. Shout out to Rick Lindsay, owner of X Insurance, for that insane helicopter ride. He's gonna be down at Lake Powell here next week, and I'm hopefully gonna go for another helicopter ride. We'll see. I'm sort of low-key obsessed with helicopters. Welcome to Makes and Models. We are officially saying bye to the Audi R8. The gate is closed. It's kind of sort of bittersweet, but today we are saying bye to the Audi R8. Abby sold the car. I tried to tell her not to, but she did. It's gone. It's gone. Well, it's not quite gone. The truck is coming soon, so I just sort of dumped the Aventador there. That should be fine, right?
Unless you want to bring it in.
Nah, we can just act like we own the place. It's fine. That's good. We're good. I have clickbaited this for so long. Officially, the Audi R8 is leaving the beautiful state of Utah today. It's headed off to Bowling Green, Kentucky. Another YouTuber, the car review guys, he has bought it. AJ, congratulations. There's going to be a link to his channel in the description below. I know he has a lot planned for this. He's going to do a crazy wrap. I'm sure he's going to do a crazy exhaust, maybe wheels. Lots to come. Link to his channel in the description below. We've had so many crazy memories with this thing. You guys might remember, I paid cash for this car, $20 bills, $68,000. You might remember that whole video series. That's where Nick and I took a backpack full of $68,000 to a Dallas Cowboys game. It was quite the journey to buy this car. So many great memories. The truck is here, so it is officially time to say goodbye. AJ, if you're watching this video, please, please get an exhaust for this thing, because unfortunately, it doesn't sound very good. But it used to have straight pipes, and it sounded really good then. So, is it already started? No, I don't think it's started yet. No. I bought this in San Antonio, Texas. Nick and I drove it all the way back to Utah. We had it wrapped brush black. We had the straight pipes. We had the ski box. You guys might remember the light bar I had on this thing. So many crazy memories, but this is it. It's headed off to Bowling Green, Kentucky of all places. AJ, congratulations. Oh, it's gonna be sad to see it go. Enjoy this view of the Audi R8, because when it's gone, it's gone. R8, safe travels to Bowling Green. All great YouTube videos begin and end here at Walmart. Not a paid product placement for Walmart or its affiliates. Not yet, at least. Probably never will be. Let's see. We don't need an ironer. We need a steamer. 29 bucks or 55 bucks. But this one has a turbo, the most powerful handheld steamer. I mean, it's 29. It's 29 bucks. This has dual heat technology, so it should work. Oh. The time has officially come to remove the purple wrap off the Aventador. I know. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding, but I am kidding. We have to remove some of it. The Aventador is rocking the full 1016 Industries carbon fiber kit, carbon wing, we got the carbon diffuser, the Aventador S-style scoops, and of course the carbon hood, but we still need to install the carbon side skirts and the carbon front splitter. We have those parts, they're ready to be installed, but first we have to remove the vinyl, remove the PPF, because the pieces are panel bonded onto the paint. So we're letting the Aventador sort of bake here under the Utah sun, and then we'll remove the vinyl, remove the PPF, and then tomorrow we take the car off to make some models. Also in other news, I just bought a car, so yeah. This has the possibility of going really, really, really well. It also, it might not. If I make this shot, you owe me 20 bucks. Oh, yes. Removing the vinyl was fun and all. Now we have to figure out how to remove the PPF, which could be a different... Oscar! Hey, bud, look, about the steamer. It's got dual heat technology. Yeah, dual heat. That's good. Yeah, you're a good fluff. Important safety instructions. We'll probably be okay. Don't you think, Oscar? Yeah, full send? Let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of sort of more scary than the vinyl because PPF is known to rip clear coat off the paint off, and we don't want that. The one thing I don't get is why am I only doing 20 bucks when I could do $2,000? PayPal, Venmo. That kind of counted. Count it. I forgot how good looking this Arancio Argos looks under the sun. What do you guys think? In the comments below, is it finally time to remove the purple vinyl? What do you think? Obviously the orange looks amazing. I wasn't sure if the orange and white wheels combo would go, but honestly, I think it might work. All right, so obviously we can't drive the Aventador the rest of the day. We're gonna pull it in the garage and then... I just realized I only have one car, the Gallardo. That's it, because tomorrow I drop this off at Makes and Models. It takes 24 hours for the carbon to bond to the paint, and then Clayton's gonna have to rewrap the front in paint protection film, but he can't rewrap it for 7 days until the PPF cures. So realistically, I don't have this car for 8 or 9 days, which means the only car I have is the Gallardo. Now, yes, I'm trying to think about what I revealed earlier on in today's video. I may or may not have bought a daily driver, and I may or may not pick it up tomorrow. However, the Jeep Gladiator, we have some unfortunate news. Yeah, unfortunate. We have some bad news. Jeep Gladiator Hellefin swap. 3 weeks ago, I drove the Gladiator out to Michigan to America's Most Wanted 4x4 to get the Hellefin swap completed. We have the Hellcat 707 horsepower, the Demon 840 horsepower, and then we have Mopar's new Hellefin. It's a 7-liter supercharged V8 producing 1,000 horsepower. My Gladiator should be the first Jeep in the world with a Hellefin swap. When I drove the Jeep out to Michigan, we were expecting the Hellefins to arrive that week, be installed either that week or the next week, and then I would drive the Gladiator home. Unfortunately, that got delayed, so I flew back here to Utah, and then last week I found out that the Hellefins have been delayed yet again. September. Maybe the end of August, but effectively September. So my Jeep is in a parking lot in Michigan until September, and it's summer, off-road season. So I don't really know what to do. I have a conference call with America's Most Wanted tomorrow. This is really on Mopar, like they just dropped the ball. I don't even know why they're delayed, but they are. Either A, I fly out to Michigan, I drive the Gladiator home, and then in September I drive it back, and then get the Hellefin, or B, I don't really know what option B would be. So yeah, unfortunate news. Yeah, so on that bombshell, I don't really know what's gonna happen with the Gladiator. I'll keep you guys posted as best I can, but that is going to effectively end today's video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like squad, be sure to smash that like button. But just like that, this vlog's over, and I'm out.